probably they know what we don't know. Former Oyo State Commissioner of Sports, Dapo Lam, additional ban from all football activities for 1 year for instigating 3SC walkout in Akure. Okay, we still have some of the decisions taken. Well, the NFF fined the NFF orders a replay. Okay, the Sunshine fined 350,000 for disrupting 3SC recording of the abandoned match. Sunshine also to pay 50,000 for the medical bills of the injured 3SC cameraman. Okay, NFF orders a replay of the botched match day 29 game between Kwara United and Warri Wolves in Abuja on Sunday, September the 29th. Okay, well, Warri Wolves better be on the road now. Kwara United and Warri Wolves fined 5 million and 3 million naira respectively. The O&D is wielding the big stick, and of course, Kano Pillars to play their remaining league games in Lokoja. So these are some of the decisions taken. We knew that 70% of the focus will be on that 3SC Sunshine abandoned match, and from what we have now, you see that they really took their time to look at, because of the gravity, because of the personalities involved. But how do you react to some of those decisions taken by the O&D?
Well, for me, you look at the fact that the other game, the game between Kano Pillars and this team, I'm talking about Warri Wolves, which I'm talking about Kano Pillars and Eyimba, which as initially they told us that the game was going to be replayed, and the fact that the game actually was disrupted in the 87th minute after Kano Pillars got a goal, and the O&D now came out to say that the game has been 3 points have been awarded to Eyimba, and of course, with also the 3 goals also being awarded to them. For me, I think this will also go with what happened in Akure between Shooting Stars.
I'm not sure you have the same kind of information they have.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but if you look at what I wasn't at the interpretation of everything. So I think the same interpretation should apply to all the teams involved, not having Shooting Stars who were not secured in that game.
Well, I guess in the case of 3SC Sunshine, I mean, I hope I won't be accused of being biased here. The match commissioner said,
Patrick Pascal,
that the game should go on. You understand? And I think 3SC should have played that game. They would have had a case. I mean, with all that has happened, that is on one side.
Okay.
I mean, I have a feeling that probably the result might have been upturned, because the issue here is you abandoned the game when the match commissioner said.
We all saw the visual.
No, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate.
That happened. I saw Mike Edoko, and I think during the halftime break, going to accuse them. I think he had a serious altercation with the assistant referee on that match. They also,
you saw the pictures. I saw the words.
No, I did not hear, but I saw him, pointing at the assistant.
But let's just look at all of this. How do you think it would affect? At the end of the day, would this have a bearing? Would this affect whoever wins?
Kano Pillars they are crying foul. They are sad about the decision, and of course they said, okay, they are going to have to continue. Definitely, this will definitely
pushes
Eyimba up there with 58 points, and just about 4 games up to the end of the Nigerian Premier League. What they need to do is just to keep the momentum, and they'll be home and dry.
Okay, all right. We'll go on a break now. When we come back, we'll take a look at the papers and see if we still have time left for some of the other things we have to look at on the show this morning.
At first, it's only anticipation that something is about to happen. This is one thing that makes life interesting. To compete not only with players across the field, but across the world. It makes me feel joy when we win and sorrow when we lose. The action and reaction, colliding, falling, dropping, despite the odds. I love it because it brings me tears of victory, tears of joy. The skill that leads to the pass that leads to the shot that leads to the goal that determines the ultimate. Channel Sports, defining the moment of true sport.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at the papers now and see some of the things we left out. We'll start with Complete Sports, and of course, it leads with the story. Keshi Kaluja predict goals glory for Mikel. Eagles coach says Chelsea star will score more goals. Kalusha says Mikel's is the next African footballer of the year. I mean, most of us agree. It might just be Mikel.
It might just be him, but of course, if you look at the exploits of Yaya Toure so far this season, you want to say he really has to up.
Mikel has won the Nations Cup.
Yeah.
Mikel has won the Europa Cup.
Oftentimes, if the players that performs well at the African Cup of Nations doesn't emerge as the best. At the end.
Let's not do CAF's job for them. Let's wait. Okay, so this one, bring on Chelsea. Sandro relishing clash with Blues. We'll talk about that on the show this morning. The London rivals will take to the field tomorrow. Both makes Bale speed offer. Sprint Star says it can help Real winger improve pace. Okay, Amichebe returns for Man United clash. These are some of the stories in today's Complete Sports. Bruce wants progress on Aluko contract talks. Nigerian boy dares Chelsea. Yobo denies Fenerbahce fine. I mean, it was in the news that it was fine, but the Super Eagles captain denies that. And Martins, this is coming from Obafemi Martins, I was mad at myself, okay? I'm not going to buy him. I mean, a lot of conflicting reports coming from Germany about Robert Lewandowski, but of course players are mercenaries. Say one thing today and tomorrow they're doing something else. Keshi boasts more goals from Mikel. That's also coming from Friday's edition of Sporting Live. It's on page 15 of today's edition. Anfield for Life. Liverpool prepared to offer Suarez new contract. Well, Russian move, that's another story on the top corner. Zenit eyeing Steven Defoe. That's what's on page 7. I discussed transfer with other clubs. That's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Amelby Rowers World Cup ticket will be centenary present. That's Shola Amelby. And this one on the World Cup playoffs, FIFA CAF yet to confirm October 13 date. I guess that's talking about the Nigeria-Ethiopia clash. Inyama yells, Ethiopia must fall. Okay, that's a review of the papers this morning. Let's quickly move on. Let's talk about one man, Andres Villas-Boas. All the while, I mean, we've heard him say good things about Jose Mourinho. 2 days before both meet, after parting 4 years ago, he now says the man blocked his progress. Is it just mind games?
No. I think it's not a mind game. He knows exactly what he's saying. He talked about the coordination, the understanding between them when they worked together. But he said subsequently he wanted more as the assistant to Jose Mourinho, and he offered to do more. But of course, Mourinho
just preferred that. Be a
scout and don't interfere with the coaching and the some other things as far as the additional instructions is concerned. So going into the game is going to be very, very tough, I tell you, because you look at the Tottenham team, who has been on fire. Apart from the fact that they lost against Arsenal, they've won their 4 games, and of course, I'm sitting at the summit alongside Arsenal.
As we leave, because I'm being told that we have to round up the show. But as we leave, David Hay, Tyson Fury. February 8 has been said, but Tyson Fury tells us this bout might just not come up. But I mean, what do you see? A lot of people have said David Hay
is trying to
play he has his eyes on Vladimir Klitschko.
Definitely, but I think he has said that if he doesn't take him, if he
has to sign a contract.
Yes. And
if he walks out of the bout, you pay certain
amount. Definitely.
Okay, that's all we have for you on the show this morning. We do hope that you've enjoyed all we've been able to bring to you. But join us later tonight on Sports Tonight when we have more time on our hands to look at a whole lot of issues in the world of sports. My name is Yemi Adebayo. Bye for now.